Welcome to Balayan East Central School. Welcome to this Majestic Gabaldon. The Gabaldons is a term used to point out heritage school buildings in the Philippines built during the American colonial era. They are noted for the architecture inspired from the Bahay Kubo and Bahay na Bato. As per record, the Gabaldons were built by the American colonial government with American architect William E. Parsons as the designer of the blueprints of said buildings. A standard size of 7 by 9 meters or 23 feet by 30 feet was conceptualized by Parsons for the school buildings regardless of the number of classrooms for swift construction of public schools. The Gabaldon has a unique infrastructure. This 1 to 2 story structure is a HU-shaped building that featured elevated flooring, capichieled windows with wooden frames, and classrooms connected by corridors, among other unique characteristics. Hindi kumpleto ang isang karanasan sa silangang balayan kung hindi masusulyapan ang gusali ng Gabaldon. Agaw pansin ang luma, subalit sopistikadong kaanyuan na kahit sa kalayuan ay maaaninag ang kakaiba nitong halina at kagandahan. Ito kaagad ang masusulyapan sa pagdalpak sa unahan ni isang gayuma at tiyak na maiibigan. Sa napakahabang panahon ay bumuo ito ng iba-ibang kwento at kasaysayan na ang pahina ay nagbibigay kulay sa kadakilaan, katanyagan at katatagan ng balayan na sa paghambalos ng napakaraming kalamidad, ito'y hindi natinag, lumaban bagkos ng may paninindigan. Gabi man o araw, ito ay nagpatuloy sa pagiging salaminan ng silangang balayan, tanglaw kung dadalaw ang kapanglawan sa kadiliman. Sa malawak na kabuuan ng Gabaldon ay nakalagak ang iba-ibang kanlungan kung saan ang bawat isa ay may natatangi at mahalagang kontribusyon sa patuloy na pag-angat at paglago ng antas ng karunungan ng mga mag-aaral. Lahat sila ay daluyan ng napapanahon, makabuluhan at epektibong uri ng edukasyon. Halina at ating galugarin ang isang kaharian sa silangang balayan. Ating alamin ang kinang at kislap ng Gabaldon mula noon hanggang ngayon sa silangang balayan. Welcome to our cultural hall, a magnetic site to behold, the seat of various learning and development undertakings and other significant and relevant events. Likewise, this hall serves as a venue of strong partnership and engagement as some community affairs which have bearings on education are being staged here. The structural design is a reminder of resilience, industry, and bravery of every Balayeño who manages to rise amidst obstacles and Trials. Ang bawat kapis na bintana ay sumisimbolo ng palakaibigang damdamin at saloobin ng balayenyos na laging bukas para sa lahat, handang kumalinga sa oras ng pangangailangan. Katunayan, ang gusaling ito ay isa sa mga naging tahanan at kanlungan ng mga kapatid natin na lumikas dulot ng pagputok ng Bulkang Taal noong nakaraang taon. This library, which was adjudged as a 2018 Division Most Functional Library, has led Balayan East Central School to the 2019 Gawad Patnugot Most Outstanding Reading Program as a top 3 finalist. This newly renovated library is a perfect haven for reading and learning as it provides reading materials in a well-structured space. Should there are learners enjoying the moments, exploring new ideas from books, this is a perfect scenario and a sight to behold. But due to pandemic, emptiness radiates in the four corners of the room. Let us reflect and reminisce as we enter the newly installed Sentro ng Kalinangan ng Kulturang Batanggenyo, which was once featured in my YouTube channel. This showcases collection of antiques and vintages which give our learners the rare opportunities to have an encounter with the relics of the past. Most of the collected items are donations from the community people who stood firm on their conviction to support Balayan East Central School for the cultural heritage advocacy. Bawat sulok ng museyong ito ay sumisimbolo ng isang payak, subalit makulay at makasaysayang pamumuhay ng Balayenyos na naging pamantayan at salaminan ng kasalukuyang panahon. The school-based management room, which is the heart of the school, is situated here in Gabaldon building. For the record, Balayan East Central School has been a back-to-back awardee for Gawad Balisong Best SBIM Implementer and once the 2018 Gawad Patnugot finalist. Existing artifacts and MOVs manifest the effective implementation of both DepEd mandated and school-initiated programs, projects, and activities that are instrumentals in the escalation of the school performance, making Balayan East Central School the declared winner in the 2019 Gawad Balisong and Gawad Patnugot Top Performing Elementary School. Every corner of the room is a reflection of hard work and teamwork of every member of Balayan East Central School learning community. In the recently concluded District Search for Best SBIM Implementer, Balayan East Central School dominated and won the title. The Gallery of Learners' Performance in Campus Journalism is another showroom in Gabaldon building. Aside from being a learning laboratory for young journalists, this displays with pride the performance of Balayan East Central School in both individual and group categories. Such performance is contributory for the six-time glory of Balayan East District being the division top-performing district in journalism. These plaques of recognition are testaments and attestations of the school's supremacy in the field of journalism, making Balayan East Central School the home of the champions. The main reason why Balayan East Central School has kept its shining armor for the regional Gawad Kalasag is because of the existing operational equipment and facilities needed for risk reduction activities. Such equipment and facilities are kept and restored in a safe portion of Gabaldon building, which is accessible to all learners, teachers, and other stakeholders. On the other hand, school properties and records are well secured in their property room. It guarantees on-time delivery of supplies to end users that facilitates transparency and accountability. In terms of accessibility, the location is but ideal as to comfort and satisfaction of the clients. This is one of the science classrooms where science apparatuses are made available for the use of both teachers and learners. This is where our science teachers find their perfect place as they prepare supplementary learning materials to intervene those learners lagging behind and at risk of failing. They collaborate as to the best intervention they need to design so that effective learning takes place even in the midst of the pandemic. Sa paglipas ng panahon, marami ang kumukupas at nagbabago. Subalit iisa ang tiyak, ang katatagan at kagandahan ng Gabaldon ay mananatiling buo na isang larawan ng isang makasaysayan at maunlad na balayan.